are you? And what do you want? Who are you?
Get him!
That's how it starts. Only a fool lets himself go far.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
I'm getting out of here.
Get me down from here. Release the shackles. Thank you. Let me see if I can walk. So dizzy. So weak. Can't walk.
Sienna, he's not gonna make it if you don't help him. See what you can do.
Hang on, Forrest. I'll have you as good as new in a second.
Yes, that's much better now, Sienna. Thank you. Falco? Sienna? What are you doing here?
Valerius sent us to find you and bring you home. Did you think we would let you rot in here?
I didn't know, Falco. I thought I might die in this stinking place. Are all those guards dead? You killed them all?
No, not all of them. Our new friend here is quite a fighter.
Yes. Who is this with you? I've never seen him before.
A traveler and a new friend of Marcus Janus. Of course, you won't believe it. Marcus is in Skyrim.
Marcus Janus in Skyrim? You must be drinking too much meat again, Falco.
No, it's true. And he's back in Helgen with Valerius.
Helgen? I bet Valerius never saw that one coming. Why is Marcus here?
I'm not sure, but something about rebuilding Helgen, I think. Of course, we can talk about that later. We need to go.
Yes, let's get out of here before any more of those Dalmor maggots show up.
Well, you can't travel like that. Is your gear around here anywhere?
Yes, I believe they put it in this chest over there. Let me see. Yes, there it is. That's much better. Perhaps our new friend here will lead the way. We will be right behind you.
Hold in this place.
nothing more to say at this time. Shore's bones, I see now why Marcus has spoken so highly of you. Quite impressive. Now, let's see if we can find out what in the name of Akatosh is going on in that prison. Forced, thank good gods you're safe. How in Immersion were you even captured? Well, thanks to our new friend, you're okay now. Tell me what you learned. Did anyone mention where he was? Or anything else? Well, that's certainly a lot to chew on. Excellent work. I'll check and see if any of my sources know about it. Thank you, Korst. You go get something to eat and some sleep. I need you well rested. Dismissed.
Dragonborn? I always heard the legends in my childhood. I always thought they were fairy tales. They're true.
Rebuild a town. If it wasn't so crazy of an idea, I'd say you were wrong.
The rumors were true. Those warriors from Hammerfell, they've got curved swords. Big curved swords. Impressive. Caught a case of rock joint once. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
Need something?
Be well, friend.
Speak.
If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you.
So, you're the one Lorius asked us to wait for. You're this
Dragonborn people have been talking about. Well, if Lorius trusts you, then I guess we have no choice. I'm Aether. This is our little ragtag group assembled by the Empire's coin. I wish we could have met under more favorable circumstances, but I'm afraid we're a little short on time. Good that you arrived when you did. We've been following recent sightings of the dragon in Falkreath Hold. It hasn't attacked Falkreath directly, but its presence is straining trade. Supply shipments through the region have ground to a halt. Seems like they've heard this dragon has a bit of a penchant for them. Why? Can't say for sure. It would make more sense for the beast to hit major population centers. But who knows what their true intentions are. The last witness I spoke to said the dragon had been returning to the same spot in the mountains southeast of Falkreath over the past few days. Ancient's Ascent is likely where it's roosting now, but who knows for how long. I suggest we head there immediately. We may be able to catch it by surprise. With you on our side, we might just have a chance of pulling this off. Now come on, we need to move quickly.
Look at that! A cave! Who knows what could be down there?
Yes?
Take that! No choice.
Pendar Balan Hukai. Finally, warriors worthy of combat walk before me. I was was beginning to think your champions were all cowards, Kaisal. Varuki Togat Kronga Dovaki. This one surprises me with its Dova source. I have heard rumors. Maybe you are worthy of my Narak-Mir gold. It has been a grave for lesser mortals. In your tongue, they call it Worm's Tooth. To the dog, it is the Brumlock Strunma. Seek it, Ya Gols Walan, and you shall have the battle you seek.
Can't believe the beast just slipped through our fingers. This isn't gonna go down well with Lorius. You can count on that. Oh, right. He's probably watching our movements this whole time. It was foolish to think we could just corner it like a wild beast. Seems like the dragon wants us to pursue it to Worm's Tooth. I'm beginning to see why Lorius is involved in this dragon hunt. I'm sure he can explain it better than I can. But for now, we should return to the Bannered Mare and let him know what transpired.
You again? What is it now?
Done me a great service, friend. You saved his life, and for that I will never be able to repay you. Is there anything else you can add? Did you hear anything about slaves? That is odd, isn't it? So it looks like the elves are up to no good. Where else to easily kidnap people than in Skyrim? All they have to say is that they're worshipping Talos. I'm sure many of these enforcers skulking about in Skyrim are under their command. I know you've had a long day, I won't keep you. We'll let you know when we have anything new. But please, check in with Marcus as soon as you can. Thank you again, my friend.
Dragon? I always heard the legends in my childhood. I always thought they were fairy tales. But they're true. I praise the Nine you came along. Your help thus far has been invaluable, but it's time to make some difficult choices. Valerius and I have spoken at length about this. We value your opinion. We need more guards for the hold, as there's only a few of us right now. We're vulnerable to attack from several fronts, especially from the entrance through the caves, as well as the two main gates. There is no possible way laborers and carpenters can begin their work if they're not able to do so safely. We need more guards. Yes. In fact, we prefer to remain unaffected by any outside entanglements or alliances. Not that we necessarily have anything against either side in the Civil War, but we just think it would be best to remain an independent settlement. No one to answer to, no one snooping into our business, and most of all, no damn politicians to pull our strings. And it seems the Jarl of Falkreath is occupied in his own matters. It's unlikely we'll have any worries from him. Besides, he's abandoned this place anyway. So the way we see it, it's ours to do with as we please. So yes, this is exactly what we were hoping for. Are you absolutely certain this is what you want? I hoped that's what you would say. In fact, I already had Patsy post some notices in a few of the inns here in Skyrim. So far, he's made it to Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, Dawnstar, and Windhelm. But he says he doesn't care for carriages anymore, though. Check around in those inns to see if our notices have produced any potential recruits. If you can find, let's say, around 5 or 6 recruits, with the proper training from Korst, that should get us started. Have the recruits to gather in the courtyard. And when you're finished, report to Korst for further instructions. Good luck. And be safe.
Hope you didn't mind Marcus and I catching up. Two old warhorses talking about the good days.
Is it true that Erendil is in Skyrim? He has been a thorn in our side for many, many years. Let's hope that we can finally be rid of him.
Nothing like a brisk, cool day in Skyrim, is there,
Hello. I
friend?
was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. I just wanted to introduce myself mostly. I'm Sienna. There, formal introduction over. I feel better now, don't you? Well, I like moonlit walks through the old ruins, candlelit workshops, and the feel of cold steel in my hand. You know, the same stuff as other women. I'm not quite sure how to take that, so I'll take it as a compliment. If you're wondering how I ended up with a bunch of old soldiers from the Great War, they saved my life. When the elves burnt our farm, my parents hid me in a basket in the woods. Balfring found me and gave me to an orphanage until the war in Hammerfell was over. But he kept in touch through the years. And when I was old enough to be on my own, I joined them. He taught me everything I know about fighting, and especially armoring. Say, from what I saw at the prison, you know how to handle yourself out there. But if you ever want any company, come and get me, okay?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
By the gods, what's this world coming to?
What's he gonna do?
That's how a true Nord fights. My steed.
Someone there?
Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too power-tempered. That's how it's done.
Is someone there? You won't get away.
Victory is yours.
I'm disappointed. What was that?
That's it. That.
Hello? You! Over here, please, I need help. Please, I'm not sure I'll make it on my own. Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe. Thank you. Please hurry. Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts. You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose. It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.